Hey guys, it's Sammy. Before I get on with the video, make sure to like, subscribe, comment, share, and turn on post notifications, and read the description box below if I am not lazy and I write in the description box. But today's video is I'm going to be sharing my mental health and one of the disorders that I have called selective mutism. And I feel like it's time to open up about my selective mutism because not everybody knows about it. And I've been yelled at because I have this disorder. So what is selective mutism? Selective mutism is a form of anxiety that makes part of my brain shut down in certain situations when I get spoken to. When I was younger, it was really bad, but now I can somewhat control it. And I am on medication for my mental health, and I do see a psychiatrist and social worker, which they're very helpful. But selective mutism is a form of anxiety disorder that makes part of the brain shut down in certain situations. For my situation, it's different for everybody. Not everybody's gonna have the same thing that I go through or the same reaction or whatever the fuck it may be. So for me, selective mutism is when part of my brain does not allow me to speak. I know what I want to say. I try to say it, but something literally like holds my mouth back from speaking. And I've been yelled at it before, called a retard. Are you a mute? What is wrong with you? And it hurts. Selective mutism, it's not our fault. We don't choose not to speak. It's just a form of anxiety that makes us not be able to speak literally. For me, it feels like somebody's holding my mouth back, like taping my mouth together, not allowing me to speak. And when I'm in that situation where I shut down, I don't know when it's gonna happen, so I can't warn you, oh yeah, I'm about to shut down. No, I don't know when it's gonna happen. It just happens automatically, and I just stay shut, and I just I look around or look at you. Be patient with people that have selective mutism. It's not our fault. Most people think that selective mutism people, they do it on purpose. No, there's actually a name that for people that choose not to speak. It's called elective mutism. Elective mutism is when you choose not to speak. Selective mutism is a form of anxiety that makes the brain shut down and not allow you to speak at all. Even if you know what you want to say, even if you want to speak, your brain just does not let you at all, and you literally cannot talk. It's frustrating to go through. I cry about it all the time. It's the worst. I don't wish it on anybody. It's really hard to deal with selective mutism, and not everybody knows what it is. It's just a form of anxiety disorder that just makes the brain just go blank and shut down, and it makes you to where you can't speak at all. And for me, I don't know what's gonna happen. I feel like I'm not really coherent when it does happen. Like, I literally shut down. Like, my body just like blank, just shuts down. I don't even remember what happens during the time I shut down. So I feel like my body like literally just shuts the fuck down when I go through a selective mutism episode. I have a lot of mental health issues that I am getting help for, and I just feel like it's time to share and spread awareness about it. Maybe I could help other people that are going through the same thing as me. But if you are going through selective mutism, or if you have selective mutism, it's not your fault. You didn't ask to be born that way. You're loved, you're worth it, you're good enough. But just be patient with people that have selective mutism. They don't realize when it's gonna happen. Well, at least for me, I don't realize when it's going to happen. I can't warn you when it's about to happen because I don't know. It just turns on, just happens. It usually happens when the person is in an uncomfortable situation, or if they're nervous. That's when it happens. But selective mutism is the worst. It really is. But that's one of the disorders that I suffer with daily. I may look fine on the outside, but I do suffer with mental health. And I would love to be a psychologist one day and help people battle the mental health, because I've been through it. I know what it feels like to want to kill yourself. I know what it feels like to just want to wake up and just not be alive. I know what it feels like to feel worthless and feel disgusted and hate yourself. I know exactly how that feels like. But if you're struggling with mental health, take it easy. It does get better. And reach out to somebody, because there are people who do care and love you and don't want to see you gone. You make this world a better place. So I'm always here for anybody who goes through mental health. I am not a judgmental person. I go through mental health daily. If only you guys could see when I'm not posting and what I go through. Because I'm also schizophrenic. So schizophrenia means I hear voices that tell me to do evil stuff. And that's also a hard thing to go through. But I'm so thankful that I'm strong and that I've never, ever, ever acted on my voices. I've never hurt anybody. I know how to control my voices and when to ignore them. Like I said, I've never hurt anybody a day in my life. So I may be schizophrenic, but you don't have to be in fear of me. I'm not an out of reality schizophrenic to where you have to be in fear. But yeah, selective mutism is just a form of anxiety that makes the person not be able to speak in uncomfortable situations. Be patient with us people that have selective mutism, because it is not easy to go through it. I don't wish it upon anybody. And no, we don't choose not to speak. We don't know. There's another name of that. And like I said, elective mutism is when a person chooses not to speak. Selective mutism is when we're not able to speak when we want to. And it sucks. I cry about it all the time. But I am getting through mental health. And now that I dropped out of school, mental health is getting quite better. So I love you guys. Thank you guys for watching.